Hey everybody, it's Aaronator here, and we got our 35th episode of our Detroit Red Wings GM mode commentary here on the PS4. In the last episode, guys, which I do suggest you go check out, we went and did the, we did some simming. We simulated up to the trade deadline. We were a bit of a shaky team here and there. We had some wins, we had some losses, but we had more wins than losses, and right now our record is at 32, 24, and 4. So the position we're in, we're not in a divisional spot quite yet. We're actually in 6th in our division, if you can see right there. But what we're trying to do is, if you look at this, guys, we have 4 games in hand on the team that has literally 4 points ahead of us, who's in 3rd, Florida. And that puts us in a really good position. We're in control of our own destiny, but we have to win games. So I want to put us in a position where we can win games and boost ourselves into a divisional spot. Not just a wildcard spot, but a divisional spot. So right now, our team is out of the playoffs by technically 3 points, 4 points out of the divisional spot, but we're in a very good spot, playing pretty much less games than every other team in the Eastern Conference. So the one thing that we are going to do is we are going to make a trade. There was a couple guys on the trading block from each of the teams that were interesting. They gave me a lot of options to think about. So not only did Columbus have Dubinsky up here that they wanted to trade, but they wanted to get rid of Boone, Jenner, Dubinsky, Sad, Foligno, Atkinson. There's a lot of different guys here. Jenner, again, it's like similar to the Jamie Benn situation. 1 year left on their contract, so the team is willing to give them up if they can get assets for them. Also similar to a Steven Stamkos, except Tampa Bay wants to keep Stamkos. The one thing I like about Jenner is his defensive category, but he's a second line forward with all that trade value, and although it would put our team in a very good position, I'm not prepared to give up all of our assets for one player that we may not even be able to sign due to possible cap problems. Benson and Fucali. Benson, for the stats he has, they're not great stats, and he has a lot of trade value that we'd have to give up for him. Like, they're all over the board. You look at his passing, it's only 80. Defense and physical category, his durability is only 70, guys. He's going to be injured. Endurance, 78. He can't play on the ice for as long as even other NHLers. So really, there's not a lot to like about even a guy like this for all that trade value, so I'm going to pass on that. Same with Fucali. We just don't need another goalie. The one guy I do like on here, I will show you, there's a couple guys on the Rangers. They got Ryan McDonough, Kevin Hayes, Mark Stahl, Emerson Edom, Victor Stahlberg. The one guy I am interested out of all these guys is Mark Stahl, 34 years old, $6.6 million for 1 more year. One thing to maybe say is not great about him is his durability at 80, so hopefully he doesn't get injured. But if he does get injured, at least we have multiple defensemen to fill his role. He is a -10, but you know what? He's a defensive defenseman, so he's not going to be getting points. Can I please exit out? Thank you. Goodness, that was kind of late. Ryan McDonough, again, like Jamie Benn, lots of trade value. Actually, more like Roman Josi, I guess, because the defenseman. Top 2 defenseman. He's exactly what we could need, but again, a lot of trade value. We'd have to give up a lot of assets, and I'm not prepared to do that. I just want to put our team in a good position for next year as well. We can also sign Mark Stahl, but a guy like Ryan McDonough is going to be a long-term contract for a ton of money, and for the team that we are, you could think we could do the same as Minnesota with Suter and Parise, but it's different. Right now, our team is in a fine position. We have a couple guys that we will need to sign eventually. You look at this: Nemelin, Kokolechev, Turgeon, Viking stat. Okay, so it's not that much. Those are more guys that teams want. If you look at how many guys we do have to sign next year and in the coming years, you look at this. Svechnikov is one of them. We got a lot of guys on long-term contracts, but you look at the guys for 1 year left. Little we're going to have to do within the next year afterwards. Svechnikov, and you guys get my point. So I decided that just for the position that we're in, I'm not going to go in for a big guy, but Mark Stahl, a lot of trade value, and I really do think with his defensive stats the way they are, 5-star defensive category, I think that's what we need, an 86 overall defensive defenseman to go into our lineup. So I Out of all the defensemen, because we have to give up a defenseman, we have like 8, 9 defensemen that could be in the NHL right now. I am prepared to give up Nemelainen. So roster player, we have to re-sign him, but his defensive awareness isn't the greatest. He's got good durability, good endurance. You look at it, he's only 24, 15 points, 2 points. He's not getting as much time. Want to give him another opportunity. He stayed at 83 for the past couple of years, so you know what? We are going to trade him. I actually looked at it. We could give up XOB, which I think is another guy who I have been considering. But I was going to give up Turgeon because he's 83 overall. We have a lot of young centers here, and his stats are all over the board as well. I do like his faceoffs at 81 and his durability at 94, but he's just not the guy to put in our lineup. We don't need him. The one thing I was thinking again was XOB. So maybe it's just another roster spot, though, for Nemelainen. So XOB, I don't mind this guy. He has a more well-rounded defensive category. So, and I mean, he could be more of an offensive defenseman. We drafted him 16th overall. Nemelainen, 6'6", he's big. We drafted him 23rd overall. I wouldn't mind keeping him, but in order to make this trade go through, we want Mark Stahl. So, you guys get my point, hopefully. What else do we need? I think we needed... Okay, I'm just going to put in the other guys that were in this trade. We got some depth guys that are going to be coming in. Tambellini, the highest overall guys that are more in-depth positions for our AHL, so then we can bring up AHL players to our NHL roster, and these guys will fill in for them. So, Breland. There was one more guy I needed to put in there. I might actually have to look at that and figure out who it was. I think, it was Travis Hamonic, because he's not too happy and he's not doing very well for us. Another defenseman to go on their team. Now, the one thing is, I feel like to help out our next GM of the future, getting a draft pick in this would be very nice. So a 3rd round pick along with a 4th round pick to exchange. So we're moving up by 1 round, and then we're giving them some prospects, guys with 1 year left. Guys to help them out their team. Hopefully this goes through. Let's see if it does, and we believe this transaction will contribute to our success here in the New York Rangers organization. So we are accepting your trade offer. There you go. So there's going to be some guys that are not happy about that. Dylan Larkin is one of them. But I mean, trading for a quality player, you look at that. Dylan Larkin's just happy again. So you got a guy like Mark Stahl in there, and they'll help out our team. So I will make line changes here, guys. I'm going to take out Viking stat out for now, and I'm going to go with the strategy of 2 defensive defensemen on the bottom pairing. They're high overall, and I like Klimchuk to stay in that position. We're going to give Stahl like top-notch penalty kill time, but that defense is going to be a shutdown line. So hopefully that works. We can always move things around, but I'm going to do what I think is best for the organization. So let's see. Mark Stahl will go in here. We'll switch him for DeKaiser. There you go. 3-man penalty kill. We'll switch to Kaiser for Klimchuk and then move Klimchuk out of there for Mark Stahl. And then you got 4-man power play. You got Stahl. We'll move him out there for who do we got on offense? Is Klimchuk not bad? He's not great. Sproul, DeKaiser. Zadorov, he's got a hard shot. How is Stahl? Is Stahl okay for the power play? No, you might as well put in DeKaiser there. So we'll put in DeKaiser. There you go. We're paying him lots of money to be in those positions, to be in multiple positions to help out our organizations. That's good. DeKaiser, there you go. He'll be happy with the ice time. We just got to figure out how this is going to work. DeKaiser, Zadorov, Stahl, and Klimchuk. 4-on-4 lines. Let's switch these up a bit. I like to put our top guys in there. Tatar, definitely one of them. Who's another guy who's not getting as much time? Kokolekchev is probably one of them. Second liner, he'll play there. And then who's another guy who's not getting as much time? Yurko, probably. He's a good defensive player, so that'd be good for the 4-on-4. 3-on-3, look at that. Larkin, Little, Ben, that works out. There you go. Extra attacker, shootout. There you go. Goalies, scratched. And we can probably move down Tambellini if we need to. We can actually probably keep him up here. That's okay for depth. We probably will switch him out, but I don't want to lose him to waivers because I find him to be an important part. AHL will just do best lines. Steve Ott will not be in there. That's kind of unfortunate, but you know what? Sniper, playmaker, and power forward, and then Sandy Ott, the playmaker, he gets more time as his dad and him finished off. So maybe we could. I just call him his dad because it has to be. It has to be for this storyline. It just has to be. It makes it perfect. So we made a good trade to help out our defense, and that's the only trade we're gonna make. Otherwise, that's pretty much it. Nothing else. Dylan Larkin, I'm not happy that he chose to trade away Marcus Nemelainen. Hockey's a business. You got to make decisions that are tough. We wanted to make our team better, and we felt that bringing in Stahl would do that, and we needed to give up something. You won't regret trading for me. I will prove you made the right call. Welcome aboard, man. I'm appreciated. I'm appreciated that you're appreciated. Mark Stahl, being traded is a big change, but I'll make you proud of your choice. I think we got a fair deal with that trade, so don't let me down, man. I need you to step up for us. There you go, positive effect. Step up into our organization and be a leader. Don't go off the fact that you were just traded, but go off the fact that you are a leader and you're a leader on our team, even though we just traded for you. Let's get some player morale over here. Joe Hicketts, I have to really admit, up to my playing time greatly. Don't think you can let your level of play drop and keep getting this minutes. You have to keep on working hard, man. There are times I don't want to walk into that locker room. If you want change, become a role model in that locker room. You're a beast, okay? That's pretty much it. And now NHL, there you go. Our locker room chemistry is 82. Hopefully it boosts up a bit more. Overall goes up for some of our guys, and we can be a better team. So one thing I'm actually going to do is, because this is basically a final change that I'm going to make, I'm going to edit Jamie Benn. He's going to be a center, and he's going to stay as a center because that's what we need him to be for an organization. There you go, Jamie Benn, and we'll put him at center. There you go. I'm tempted to make Little a sniper because I think that's what he is. I think that would put him in a better position. But again, you guys can let me know what you think. He's got solid defensive stats, so we'll leave him for what he's at right now. There you go. That's pretty much it. Centers, Dylan Larkin is a winger, I guess, right now. So, we can actually change him to that. We'll make him a left wing. There you go. I'm going to keep our centers at the same, and I'm not going to move Larkin down, so Larkin will stay as a winger no matter what. That's pretty much it. I think we're all settled then. I guess sort by position, just check everything. Left wings, right wings, I think we're good. Bozen, Salin, Svechnikov, Larkin, Tatar. Yeah, that's it. We're good. Who's playing on the fourth line right wing? Is it Bozen or I don't know. I think that's it. Okay, so edit lines, we'll just double check them the way that they are. Yes, Nas this week, Yurko Manthis, Svechnikov is going to be on the right side. That works for me. I'm all good with that. And yeah, we can get started on the simulating to the playoffs. And let's see if we can get some wins and we can get into a better position than we are now. We're going up against some tough opponents. Some from the Western, some from the East, but we'll just go through the month and see how it goes. Trade deadline day game in Colorado. Eetu Sopanen, 80 overall. Looks like view player. We don't need another defenseman. He's sort of all around, so you know what? That's okay. We're gonna decline that. We lose in a shootout, 4-3 Colorado. That's not good, but we come back with a 5-0 win in Nashville. Very nice. Game against Tampa Bay, divisional opponent. You got to get those wins, guys. Come on. Anaheim, you beat them 5-3. Okay, that's better. 5-1 victory. Okay, so returning. Yeah, we're starting to get some wins here. There you go. 3-2 win over Buffalo. Game against Carolina, we lose 3-1. You're going to lose some. Get back in the winning column, guys. You can't be losing now. We need you to start getting wins. Philadelphia, Ottawa, big game. Eastern Conference team. There you go. Beat them 3-2. Montreal, divisional opponent. There you go. 5-2 win. That's what we needed, definitely. Our record is 39, 26-6. We'll keep it up. Amateur scout. Sure. What do we need for this team again? We need forwards. Yeah, we need forwards. Let's go with American forwards. We haven't scouted any of them yet. And we know that Little's very good at being an American center, so maybe we can get another American center. 3-1 loss against Edmonton. Let's get back in the winning column. Game against Columbus, we lose 5-2. We got to get these divisional wins now, guys. 2-1 loss and a 5-2 win over Boston. Okay, I just wanted to make sure because if we started losing, that wouldn't have been good. Toronto, exact same record as us. This is a big game. We got to win here, guys. In Toronto, shootout win 4-3. That's good. We got the W. That's what matters. Let's see what position we're in. We're in a divisional spot, I believe. I think that star there recognized that we are in one, but it is super tight. Oh my gosh. Oh. Washington wins the President's Trophy, I guess. I know that's for the divisional. Yeah, it looks like they've won the President's Trophy, but yeah. Philadelphia, Boston, Detroit, 7th. I want to be in a divisional spot. For game against Florida, we have games on hand on these teams. We can do this. We can get. All we need to do is get a win, and we are ahead of Florida. So we just need to win more games than we lose, obviously. Especially the game against Florida coming up. That's a big one. And then, but we can't lose. That's the main thing. It's also important that we don't. It's also important that we win because we don't want to lose. Because these teams are. Look at this. All these teams, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 teams are within 1 win of getting past us, basically, or tying us. So that's crazy. We might need to make changes. I don't think we do. I'm going to look at who has been playing better in net because I want to make sure he's in net for the next game. Mrazek, he's been playing okay. Heljanko's been playing okay as well. We're going to play Mrazek just because he's the starting goalie. And you know what? Do we have another game against Florida? No, we don't. This is a big game, guys. We're going to do a regular sim for this. In-game sim, Barkov and Little taking the face-off. First period. And no, Barkov scores 1-0. Guys, we have to win this game. This is a must-win game, and I'm serious because not only do we have to stay ahead of these teams, but we need to be in a divisional spot. I don't want to be in a wildcard spot. Second period, and there you go. Huberdeau gets one, but Bosen and Ben get back right on the board. Third period, guys, you got to get offense and defense. Just shut them down. No Valiev scores for them. Are you kidding me? Power play, get a goal. We need this. Come on, get more shots. We're just being outplayed. We need to start outplaying them. Salonen on the depth. There you go. Gets a goal on Frederick Anderson. Guys, lead it to overtime at least. We could really use the point right now. We need to use the point. There you go. We got it to overtime. Okay, that's good. But this would be so important. This would be so good for us to get a win at this point. Please, guys, get the win. And it's going to go to a shootout, and we're going to skip that. And Huberdeau gets the only goal on Mrazek. That's unfortunate. Huberdeau, Barkov, Ben. Okay, so we lost 4-3 in a shootout. That's really not good, but you know what? At least we got a point. That is important, even getting these points here. We have a lot of Eastern Conference games. Montreal is another important one. The Rangers, Islanders, Columbus, and New Jersey. Let's see. In Detroit against a struggling team, the Rangers, we have to get a win here, guys. You need this. There you go, 4-2 win. That's important. A very important victory. A game against Montreal, divisional opponent. We may still be able to catch up to them, but it would be really nice if we could get a win. And in Montreal, we get a 4-3 victory. That's very nice. Islanders, a bit of a struggling team. We could really use the win against them as well. We really just need to get as many wins at this point. Okay, we lose 5-2. We've won some games. We've lost some games. Let's go and double check where we are. We're in a divisional spot. We caught up to the Panthers and also the Lightning are right there. But oh my goodness, guys, this is tight. Oh my gosh, 93 points. What teams are out? Ottawa's out. Buffalo, they got 2 games left. They can get to 94 points. So every Buffalo, Devils, Maple Leafs, Panthers, Lightning, Penguins are all within striking range. We have a game against the Devils. That'll be an important game to win as well. Oh my gosh, Montreal. If we won that game, we could have caught them. We can still catch them, guys. Get 2 wins, and we get home advantage against Montreal. That would be amazing. That would be just. Oh, I'd love that. Okay. Game against Columbus. This is an important game, guys. Really important. We have the better team. They're a struggling team right now. We can get the win. Okay? Game in Columbus. And we are going to win 4-1. That's very important. I think we made the playoffs, guys. I think we made the playoffs. Chris Terry, we'll just do best lines right there. And Nordgren will come in. There you go. HL will just do best lines for now. And there you go. There's the lines. Okay. This is crazy. This is crazy. De Kaiser, Sproul. I'm trying to think. Do we need, like, we could do almost like what the Sharks did even, and we could split up our defense a bit more. We could split up these two guys, Ouellette or Sproul. We could do this. This could make it really interesting. So, guys, I just want to ask you guys, is this something we should do? Because that would make things very interesting. I wanted to actually see how Stahl doing on that line. -8, he's getting plus, so that's good. Vikingstad, should we play him as well? He's a minus. He has offensive guy. He's an offensive defenseman. If we aren't getting offense in the playoffs, I'll think about putting him in. But really, these are the guys we want to play. So this isn't. Excuse me. This is an option. We can play Zadorov and Klimchuk. But either way, because. Excuse me. Holy moly! I'm almost getting the hiccups. Stahl, Sproul. Should we do that and then move De Kaiser with Ouellette, or should we keep it this way? Should we do De Kaiser and Stahl? Should we keep it the way it is right now? Just let me know what you guys think. Forwards, I think our offense is okay right now. We don't need to make too many changes as of right now. I think that's it, though. So, are we getting offense? That's good. It's good if we are. Yurko's not having the greatest year. Fourth line is a very strong fourth line. I like it. Defense, yeah, okay. So I think our lines are okay. Goalies, I'm gonna go check. Let's go check and see. Are we in a playoff spot? If we are, yes, we clinched the playoff spot. That's awesome, guys. Holy moly, so tight. But do we want to try and win this next game for home advantage? And I think we do, so I will keep Mrazek on the net. Heljanko will likely not get another start for the rest of the season, unless, of course, Mrazek falters in the playoffs. But I want to win this. Right now we have the chance to still move on, and if Montreal gets a win, So I just want to play this next game with Mrazek in the net, and I think he'll do fine for us. Ouellette, team management is definitely something I'm not worried about lately. Thanks a lot, man. I really appreciate it. Positive effect. That's awesome. Happy with my performance over the last few games. You can always do better. You can always do better. It's always you. Okay, that wasn't great. It's not like me to complain, but my lack of time is really frustrating me lately. I know you got what it takes to earn more ice time. You are a good defenseman. We have a lot of defensemen in this organization. Just next year, I know is your year, man. I really would appreciate it if you can just help us out here by being a good team guy. AHL, do we need anything over here? No, we don't. No meetings, and that should be it. So let's, let's go into this game and let's see if we can get the win. Game against the New Jersey Devils. First period. And 0-0, they out shooting us 18-3. So Mrazek is doing good. That's very good. But we need to start playing for him, guys. I know you guys might be tired. You guys have been doing awesome. But I really, let's get a point, because I think we should be able to clinch a spot. I can't remember what the ROW of Montreal and ours was. Second period, and we're down 2-1. Corbett and Reed Boucher. Oh my gosh. Anthony Mantha gets one on Corey Schneider. Guys, can we lead it to overtime? I'd really like you guys. It's home advantage, guys. You want to have home advantage. Try and get this win. I know. Come on, guys. You got to get more shots on that net than that. Oh my gosh. Offense, penalty kill. It's a big one. 5-on-3, but we're able to kill it off. Guys, power play. There you go. Tim Bozen gets it. He ties it up. Can we lead it to overtime? Lead it to overtime. And we're at shot 39-19. Now, can we get the win? That would clinch it, guys. That would clinch it. And it will. Tyler Little, look at that. He's proven he's clutch. We get outshot 40-22, but oh my gosh. Mrazek getting ready for the playoffs. Has a phenomenal end to the season with Little and Mantha being able to get points for their team. And we get, I believe that was that a home victory? That's a great way to... No. Okay, it was on the road. But that was a great way to end off the season. Great way. You had a comeback in there. Regular season has ended. That's very good. We've clinched second spot. We will be likely playing against the Canadians. We'll have to check that out. Yep, that looks like it's who we're going to be playing against. So, yeah, Montreal is in. That's the next team, right? Yeah, third. Okay, that's all of it. Let's check out the team stats, see how that works out. Goals for, same right here. Detroit, it looks like we're not getting offense. Okay, we're in the middle of the pack. That's not horrible. Montreal, we're ahead of Montreal, so that's nice. Goals against Detroit, I want to be a top-notch team for that. There you go. Okay, so we're around 10th. We're number 10, I believe. So that's very solid. Power play, it looks like we had a pretty solid power play. Even if we are 5th in the league, it's very good. Penalty kill percentage, 81%. We may have had a struggling start to the year, I can't remember, but we've definitely picked it up. So our special teams are doing much better, and we were more of a road team than a home team. I mean, maybe it's not great that we have home advantage, but I'd say it's okay. You always want to have home advantage. It's very nice. Goals and assists and points. Let's check them out. Goals, Larkin and Ben each have 27. Matha's 21. Sproul is 20. Tatar is 20. Very nice. All those rest of the guys. Bozen had 18 goals. It's very nice. Little at 16, so maybe he could be a sniper. I'm actually interested, guys. Little only had 37 points with that kind of offensive category. I mean, maybe it's because of his offensive awareness, but with that shooting category, should he be a sniper? So let me know what you guys think about that. Points or assists, there you go. Sproul at 54, Ben at 45, Ouellette 34, and yeah, just gets it. There you go. Solid seasons. Sproul 74 points. Once again, he is proving that he is probably one of the best defensemen in the league. Jamie Benn 72 points, very nice. 53 points for Larkin, 53 for Tatar. Bozen had 47 points on the third line, guys. Against this former team that drafted him, Montreal. That is going to be interesting. Mantha, 45 points, 39 points. Ouellette, 37 for Little, 35 for Kokolechichev, and I'll just let you guys see the rest. Salonen had 32 points, not bad. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, that's good. Goalies, we'll quickly check that out. So Murzak had 1 assist. That's all important. Solid stats for our goalies. Maybe save percentage wasn't the greatest, but record-wise, Haljenko was over 500, so that's very nice. Not many shutouts, so we did let in a lot of goals. So I'm hoping that Mark Stahl helps us on our defensive side of our game. I will quickly show you guys, and I want to do it quick, the point totals for the league. And let's go entire league. There you go. So let's see. Goals, you had Taylor Hall with 47, Ovechkin 46, Tarasenko 44, Druin 43, and Tavares 38. There's the rest. There's that rabbit guy from San Jose. Okay, he was a 5th overall pick. I'm just wondering. His potential dropped. He was a 5th overall pick, but he's still getting 37 goals, so that's good for them. Oh my gosh, I didn't press the circle button. I'm so sorry, guys. I really am. Oh my gosh, half an hour video. That's okay. We got lots of stuff done in this video, so it's important. Assists. Let's see quickly. 74 for McDavid, and there's the rest. Stamkos had more assists than goals. Interesting. Perlini is up there. How's he doing? 92 overall. Holy moly. There's some crazy overall guys. Huberdeau's a 93. That's crazy. McDavid, 96 overall. Franchise guy. Yeah, he's definitely helping the Oilers. Taylor Hall, Druin, Stamkos, Perlini. That's interesting. This guy's really, oh my gosh, that's a crazy offensive stat. Palat, Ovechkin, Sagan, Richie. Oh yeah, Travis. He knew about that. Jake DeBrusk. There's so many guys here. It's so interesting to see the younger guys come in. Austin Matthews. Yeah, he seems to be doing good for them. There you go. I think that was the most points for defenseman, Sproul, and that's pretty much it. That's all you really need to check out. Everything else isn't really that important. But we are playing against Montreal, pretty sure, so we'll just quickly get up to there. There you go, Montreal. Good, it did not skip over. So a game against Montreal, and we're starting on home. So we'll do the team meeting next time. We don't have anything we need to show. Playoff tree. There's the finalists. So some games were actually already played. Colorado's leading against Vancouver 1-0. Darn it. So Nashville and St. Louis, Colorado, Vancouver, Anaheim, Calgary, Edmonton, Arizona, And then East, you got Philadelphia, Carolina, Washington, and Florida, Detroit and Montreal, and Boston and Pittsburgh. So interesting for year 6, I believe, guys. So this is probably going to be our last year, so hopefully we can push ourselves and make a good cup run here. Let's just double check and make sure our goalies are ready for next episode. And there you go. So guys, line changes. Is there anything we need to do? What are some suggestions that we could do if we're losing? I think one of them could be maybe moving Svechnikov off the first line. Maybe making Little a sniper. I don't know. Defense could maybe bring back Vikingstad defensive strategies. There's some that you got. Maybe keeping Sproul and Ouellet on the same one, moving Stahl up. I don't know. You guys can let me know. It worked for us through the season. But yeah, so that's the end of this episode, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed, and hopefully the Detroit Red Wings in the next episode will be working to start off their cup run with a series winner against the Montreal Canadiens. So anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I will see you guys in the next one.